I remember when I got my VR headset like 5, 6 years ago on Christmas, and I was actually so hyped, bro. And I played that shit so much. I was obsessed with VR, just talking to like other random fucking kids in like VR chat and shit. It was so fun. And so I remember I played it like on and off for a few years after that. But then a couple years after I like got the VR headset is when I started tryharding lucid dreaming again, and I was like dream journaling and remembering like 4 dreams a night and shit. And I realized that when I was trying to lucid dream at this time, and at the same time I was playing VR a lot as well, I was like tryharding lucid dreaming and tryharding VR at the same time. And I realized while I was trying to lucid dream that the VR headset kept fucking appearing in all my dreams, bro. Like what I mean by that is like in every dream I had, I was wearing a VR headset. In every single dream I had, bro. And every time I became lucid and realized I was in a dream after tryharding lucid dreaming, I always was wearing a fucking VR headset in the dream, bro. And it was so annoying because I became lucid and then I realized I was wearing a fucking VR headset in my dream. And then every time I took the VR headset off, because it was annoying, I woke up from the dream, bro. So this VR headset shit was just completely ruining my dreams. I don't know if you've had that. I don't know if you have VR or you play VR a lot, but if you do, you probably you maybe see what I mean if you also focus on your dreams and like dream journal and remember a lot of dreams. You'll probably notice that if you get a VR headset and you play with it a ton, you'll start wearing a fucking VR headset every time you have a dream, bro. And it's so annoying. And I just couldn't lucid dream at all. So I had to stop playing VR. I literally stopped using VR so I could just lucid dream. Because honestly, like lucid dream's much better. It's much more immersive, much clearer. Like VR's fun as fuck, but yeah, I literally had to quit VR, bro, so I could like lucid dream properly because it was messing up my dreams that bad. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I guess it's kind of sad because VR was actually fun as fuck. Virtual reality was sick. It kind of reminds me of lucid dreaming in a way, or dreams with just like the random encounters you get, since it's like much more immersive than a normal video game, right? And I just remember this one time, like, you can leave now. What I'm about to say has nothing to do with lucid dreaming of the video. You can leave. Goodbye. If you stay, I'm just gonna be yapping about some random shit. I just remember there was this one time I was playing this MMO RPG in VR. It's called like Zenith, and you just like fight bosses and craft armor and do all this shit. It was actually really fun, and I remember there was this one time I was playing and I found this guy called Kieran, and I found him because we were both sick off school the same day. I think he was around the same age as me, and we were just both off school sick at the same time. And no one else had a mic in this game except for us two. For some reason, no one else spoke except for Kieran and me. So we just started speaking with each other, and he was actually nice as fuck. And we spent like hours going around like killing bosses and going through, and like we killed a bunch of pirates, and we spent like 2 hours trying to get past this place with a shit ton of pirates near these boats, and we couldn't do it, but we spent so long trying to do it, and we were getting new armor and shit. But there was this issue where like for some reason we couldn't friend each other in the game. So we tried to send each other friend requests like on Oculus, but it wouldn't work. Even though we were like really good friends after like 2 hours of just fighting bosses and shit, but we couldn't friend each other on the Oculus. So we had no way to like talk to each other if someone left or something. And I don't know what happened, but one of us did end up leaving, or maybe I got disconnected from the game or some shit, and then I came back 20 minutes later and Kieran was nowhere to be seen, bro. I was on these grassy plains walking around and my friend was nowhere to be seen, and I shit you not, bro, I spent 20 minutes walking around trying to find Kieran. I found a couple of other like players without mics and shit. I was like, bro, have you seen my friend? Blah, blah, blah. No one responded to me, bro. And I spent like 20 minutes walking around these plains and walking around these hills looking for my friend. and I couldn't find him anywhere, bro. And that was the worst. That was just the worst 20 minutes of my life. I was devastated. I probably nearly cried, bro. I probably nearly cried. I'm not even lying. And so I kept walking around. And 2 minutes later, in the distance, I saw a shape moving on the horizon, bro. I saw a shape moving on the horizon. And the closer I got to this shape, I made out that this person was waving his hands in the VR, bro. I made out he was waving his hands. And I met up with this guy, and it was Kieran, bro. That was the happiest day of my life. I reunited with Kieran, and he also was like, bro, I've been looking for you for like 20 minutes. I was like, same. Oh, it was so good. This is just like some random yapping I'm doing right now, but that shit made me happy. And there was like a wooden tower in this game as well. And we both agreed that if one of us got lost from the other, we would meet up with this wooden tower, right? And I think after this, actually, we were able to friend each other, I'm pretty sure. I think soon we were able to friend each other, so it wasn't really an issue. But we just agreed we would meet up at this wooden tower. It was fun as fuck. And so we spent like another 2 hours defeating all these bosses, and we swam to the edge of the map and found a pirate ship, and we were trying to find like the edge of the whole game. And then we ended up going through a cave with these other players who had mics, and they taught us how to like cook in the game. Like you could cook food and shit. It was so fun, and we killed all these bosses with like a group of like 5 older guys. It was fun as hell. And then after that, we both had to go because it was like getting really late. We had been playing this VR MMO for the whole day. And so it was getting late, and we were like, yeah, we'll play tomorrow. Like, this was fun as fuck. We got to play every day. We were like best friends now. And so I was like, yeah, we'll play tomorrow. The next day I was kind of too busy, so I couldn't play. The next day as well, I was kind of too busy, so I couldn't fucking play. Days went by. Weeks went by, months went by, and I never reunited with Kieran. And now I just feel like a shit person. Yeah, I just feel like a shit person now. And I hope he's doing well, bro. Kieran, if you're watching this, I love you, but I don't know, why are you still watching this? I just like, why are you still listening to me yap, bro? I'm just talking about some random shit that happened on this VR game. And yeah, my point is like, VR is fun as fuck. It kind of just reminds me of a dream or a lucid dream, just the kind of random stuff you can get up to. But yeah, that was fun. I don't know why I told you that, but I don't know. I hope you like listening to me yap. I don't know.